and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Starbound, the modded run we got going on. I do believe that I should have a list of mods that I'm using for Starbound. I think it links directly to a Google Doc. Anyways, regardless of all that, I've made some adjustments to the ship. I've also got the upgraded version of the matter manipulator. As in, I made a mod to where the area size is 15 by 15. It's 1500% increased destruction rate and 40 tiles of manipulation, because I kind of wanted this to be more similar to a creative mode, and this kind of makes it that way. What really made this feel like creative mode was right over here. If I go to bookmarks and I look for Treasure Planet here, right? This is named Treasure Planet for a very specific reason. That reason, scanning the planet reveals it is to be entirely made out of treasure with rare liquid pools, caution, gravity, madness. Threat level 10, just no. And you can find like triangulum, copper, violium, uranium, agasalt, lunari, telebrium, and iridium. And the weather you can experience are pixel drizzle, treasure rain, and ore storm, which rains literal gold, silver, pixels, and diamonds on you. The diamonds you can then use to turn them in at the Penguin Market for 2,000 gold or 2,000 pixels a piece. So I spent some coinage on some broken shit, or not broken, but very strong, useful shit, like the Gauss rifle. And if we go to our frontier, Draconia, which is going to be our colony in the future, I'm working on that right now. Specifically, I'm pretty much going to do a redesign of what's set up, because this is technically the warehouse right now. Right? This is I just slapped everything down to work on it. But this is technically the warehouse. I'm sorting everything based off of my own organization methods. We got bees we're working with. And apparently the bees sometimes drop tungsten. Beats me. I gotta go get a queen and a drone. But yeah, we got wait, does that give us what we need to make a big apiary for the bees? Please tell me it does. Anyways, I'm gonna pretty much leave this as is. I was making a plan to have like the lab with the warehouse, because this is mainly where I'm gonna be residing. Also, the music feels a little bit loud. Hey! Well, considering I've been fighting some Necrons, I wonder, are you in the Tomb of Agrila? But greetings and good day, Forgotten Necro King. How are you doing today? I'll go to 10 for the music. That might be a little bit too low, but I kind of wanted more background. I think that's the... yeah, Agrila, how you say it. Regardless. Just chilling, having a good time. Going through modded Starbound, just figuring out what exactly... I need oxygen. What exactly certain things give me. Trying to think. Oh, the plant should. This should give me oxygen. I thought I had more than this. Whatever. I don't think I need a lot of oxygen, but enough oxygen to get whatever it is that I needed. Oh, backpack. Needed that for backpacks because I wanted to go to some irradiated places. Yeah, you. Oh, hydrogen, never mind. What did we need the oxygen for? And then... oh yeah, we can just make both right off rip. Nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Love to see it. And boop. 150% oxygen, halves how quickly you breathe. Moderate radiation levels. Nice. So now we can go get some Durasteel, which we need that to get a lot of upgrades for our workbenches and all that. Anyways, we'll probably not really worry about that too much. That's more of like off-stream stuff that I'll be doing. Well, I have a tendency to play a variety of different games, and I play what I enjoy. Luckily for me, I enjoy any game and every game, pretty much, right? And I mean the genre, not the game itself, because I'll bitch about a game, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite things to do is to bitch about a game. Just look at Star Wars The Force Unleashed, a game I enjoyed. I really enjoyed Star Wars Force Unleashed, don't get me wrong. I could see where some of the games got a lot of the mechanics that we see in, like, the Star Wars game with Cal Kestis. Like, there's a lot of similarities between that and Force Unleashed. At least it feels like that from my perspective. And well, I really enjoyed it. It's a shame that I didn't play it when it first came out and I was younger, because I would have enjoyed it so much more, because I would have had that, I wouldn't have cared about some of the little issues, right? I wouldn't have noticed that. I would have only remembered the cool things that you did in that game, which, honestly, a blind playthrough for that game is pretty worthwhile. Mind you, I was also playing keyboard and mouse. That's another caveat I need to mention. I was playing keyboard and mouse, and in all honesty, keyboard and mouse sucks with the control scheme. We really don't need to worry about the silver ore and the gold ore at all, in all honesty. We don't know what that drone is, so we won't toss it. The blue flower we can get rid of easily enough. The bone we could technically get rid of too. But yeah, I've only recently started playing Starbound, in all honesty. I think I've been playing it for... Like, I played it a long time ago when it first came out. Didn't touch it for a very long time. And wanted a replacement game because we used to be playing Minecraft, right? We finished our Minecraft build / playthrough at the end of December of last year. I want the copper as well, though. I really do. I gotta toss some crap. Yeah, I gotta toss some crap from my inventory. But yeah, I'm having a blast with this game, especially considering what you can do with mods. I'm using a combination of Frack and Universe and a couple of other mods that play nice with Frack and Universe. And some additional planets and stuff like that. And I think possibly an additional system or two, but whatever. What goes where again? You go over here. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, I saw copper. You go here. I guess I could put the glass here as well, because that's technically a smelted down thing. I'll put ores here just for shiggles. I'm gonna need to get more inventory. The infinite inventory mod. I am a weird person when it comes to inventory stuff. I like having limitations on my inventory, right? I have a mod that makes it to where when we die, we don't lose our inventory, we just lose 30% of the pixels, right? Because I wanted it to be more like a, it's in survival difficulty, but it's creative, basically. What the hell was I doing? Oh, that's right, I was putting the bees. Not the bees over here. Just for storage purposes, if nothing else. And I'll put all you over here. That should be good for now. I mean, I don't think I have any hunger mods. I have something that'll allow you to stack food to an extent. But there's a weird I think there's a mod with Fracking Universe that messes with food a little bit, so I didn't put any mods in there. But yeah, casual with a hunger mod, basically. I call it creative with food, which is a weird way to play it, but I'm weird when it comes to certain things. Oxygen I wanted for experimentations, and no, damn it, what gives us oxygen? Water gives us oxygen, doesn't it? Yeah, it gives us H2. It literally gives us H2O. Oh, of course. I mean, I'm the kind of person that, as long as it's not a online multiplayer game, competitive online multiplayer at that, if you're doing a single player experience, mod the game however you want to mod it, right? Have fun. When it starts getting to the category of being competitive, though, and you start using mods for that's obviously a different story. Mainly, it's not even because... I get why some people do it, hilariously enough. Oh, salt water. I forgot that there's actual... Like, I don't know if there's saltwater differentiation without the mods, but there's with this. But yeah, a game like this especially, play it however you want. It's like... There's a reason the mods exist in the first place. For one thing. Right? And I'm one of those people that's like, just... It is what it is. Not that big of a deal. There we go. There's where we get the oxygen from. Water. Makes sense. I actually love how there's science behind this shit, man. This tickles the... Great way to say that, but this metaphorically tickles my pickle. Because... Holy shit, I love that there's science. Like, oh, break down H2O to get 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen for breaking down 10 water. I love that. Mind you, it's probably less efficient than if we, oh shit, amber chunk. Whoa. Oh, we don't want to do that yet. We want to make the large apiary. I thought I had beeswax. FFS. I might have heard about it. Hold on. Feast of Fire and Smoke? Okay, that's a different playthrough mod, though, unfortunately. Because... Wait, hold on. Let me see if it's... I mean, one of the things is I don't want to add a mod right now with a stable playthrough, right? Because if my PC was a bit better, we wouldn't get... Because sometimes we get a little bit of lag and some FPS drops for the game. But that's lower grade PC for you. Yeah, and I'd have to go through a whole process and possibly start a new character. Oh no, I'll try it for sure. I'll try it for sure. Again, the way that I play games, I play them in a very specific way when I do play the games, though, right? When I mod a game, after I get a build set up, I don't do any adjustments. I don't take away or add anything. I keep that build, and I go through till we're done with that playthrough, right? You added it in after. Okay. I'll make a just in case, because I am unlucky when it comes to certain things. I'll make a whole copy and stash the copy, and then I'll do that off stream. I'll do all the modding stuff off stream if I'm gonna add it in there. But for the time being, this is technically my third playthrough of the game. My first playthrough was a long time ago before they had a store or end or anything like that. It was just testing the world. Second playthrough, I think I got to where I beat the boss. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And this will be my third playthrough, and this is the first time that I'm really modding it. So I take things slow whenever I mod stuff with games, and when I have a stable build, I normally stick to the stable build till done. I did that with Minecraft, hilariously enough. I only added like a handful of mods with the playthrough that I did, but I played Minecraft for like 2 years doing the build that I was doing. But I'm a very, like, the first time I play a game, I play it unmodded just to get the experience of what that's like before adding any mods. Then I will start adding mods when I, like, really... Like, I've been getting quicker with adding mods, in all honesty. Yeah. It's amazing how many mods you can install into a game. And it still works fine and dandy. What the hell was I doing? I totally lost my train of thought. I need to go get... No, I already have the irradiated pack on my back. I need to store some stuff in... Oh yeah, this is where we got the treasure hoard from, and these crystals too. We can't really spend a lot of time on there because we get madness. But I will at some point be able to explore that planet without getting insane in the membrane. Oh, here's where all my pixels went. I was like, where did all my pixels go? Oh, thank you. Yes, I get distracted easily. There we go. There's the beeswax I was looking for. Man, they are making a lot of beeswax here. I thought I had more beeswax, though. That's the problem. Oh, I know where it would be. It would be up here, if it's anywhere. Yeah, right here. That's where I was. Jeez. I was like, where the heck? There's so much stuff to keep track of. It starts to get away from you a little bit. So let me get everything down here, because I haven't yet built my colony. This is going to be my colony that I'm working on, right? It's one of the reasons why I got the mod to make the thing work this way, because I'm basically going to tear down a whole area and then rebuild it in the perfect way. Bees. We can make 2 of these. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We also need to do research, which I have been playing this. This game is so fun, I've been playing it off stream. A little bit longer than I normally would be. It's one of the reasons why I have the upgrades that I've gotten. But also, I don't have to worry about cash. Anyways, research, you fool. Boom. Boom. Yeah, we got the large apiary. We get this, and then this is a scented frame. We need a scented frame for that. How do we make a scented frame? Advanced alloy. Can I make advanced alloy? I should be able to. No, you're not crazy. That's about, well, compared to the average person, yes, you're insane. But so am I. Because when I talk about playing Minecraft every Monday, this is the outdated YouTube blog thing. We haven't really been able to do it the way that I normally do it, but that's how it always is. I always want to do it a specific way, but I always get distracted, bullshit for like a half hour to an hour, then go, oh, that's right, YouTube, let me update you on the games that I played and stuff like that. Because the idea behind this was to mainly do it like, hey, an outdated YouTube blog thing, because this goes live in about 2 weeks from now on YouTube. So it's outdated by about 2-3 weeks, give or take sometimes, depending on how many parts we have. Anyways, I spent like 2 years on the Minecraft world every Monday building a kingdom. At a certain point, I did the whole thing the whole way in a non-creative mode, and then I did it in creative. I had to like recreate the world and do all this crazy crap, and then oh, that's big, way bigger than I thought it would be. I'm waiting for this one to get drained. I probably shouldn't. I probably should immediately replace stuff instead of being a derp. Alright. Now, I think I need to go make a pickaxe for when I need to... Oh, just use the mining tool, I think. No, that's just the mining tool. Yeah, that's literally for precision mining. It won't work for what I need it to work for. I literally need to make a pickaxe. That's hilarious. Forever world in Minecraft, but hardcore. That's a risk. I wouldn't take that risk. There's just too much shit that could go wrong outside of... Oh, this is what I spent a lot of my money on right here. Being able to use essence to upgrade stuff, because I do have an essence plant somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I need to redo my farm. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do, but we'll get to that later. My plan was to go on a barren planet, mine the entire planet, and make my own thing. Instead, I decided to just stick with a lush planet, dig out a good portion of it, and then rebuild, because, like, what you see before you is eventually going to get reorganized, right? This is just the warehouse for right now. I'm going to have a proper warehouse in the future, but this was literally just, I need a place to put all my shit down for and organize, then put it in a spot later, better spot later down the line, mainly because I want to have, like, each individual thing set up for its own thing, right? So, like, we'll have a couple of craft benches together, but we're not going to have the apiary stuff next to the smelting stuff. Just like we're not going to have other science stuff. Like, we're going to actually make it look thematic. I want it to look good, and I want it to be functional. That's my whole plan. A space station colony. Yeah, I was going to do that without modding the game. But then I was like, you know what? Before I decide to make this my go, like, before I decide to make this the playthrough, let me check out the mods and see what they add. And the RPG mod and the other one and a bunch of other stuff really added a bunch for me to really want to continue playing this game. And I am, and I'm having a blast doing it. Do I have I might have a pickaxe. Hold up. Nope. Nope. No, I do not have a pickaxe. Yeah. I mean, I have that. I pretty much have that set up for my current ship. I need to see what a pickaxe costs to make. Actually, hold up. Just 3 copper I could do. We want to do something better than that. I'd rather do iron at the very least. 5 carbon plates, damn it. One heck of a mining tool. Plasmic crystal. I've seen plasmic crystal. Trying to remember what planet I've seen it on. I think it's a high danger planet. Well, we've seen where to get triangulum from. So yeah, high danger planets for these pickaxes. Alright, we'll just go with a silver or iron. Or whatever. But yeah, that is pretty cool making a Death Star. It's funny how popular that structure has become, you know? Like how well known it is. And how it's made its way into so many different locations. What the hell am I doing that for when I have a bunch here? We could just do gold. I love how I put the bars away just to take them back. Give me the gold, the silver, and the iron. I think that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna redo the farm and all that because there's a perfect height for the sprinklers. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna do a little bit of experimentation. Probably do that experimentation on stream. In all honesty. Gotcha. Well, I do thank you for stopping by. Did you follow? You did follow. No. Yeah, you did. I thank you once again for becoming a citizen of the kingdom. Hey, I stream Friday through Monday. I start my streams at 6 p.m. normally. I was a little bit late today because I was eating my dinner. It was ribs, potato, watermelon dinner today. But yes, I do thank you for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Get yourself that good rest, forgotten Necron King. I'll be fighting them in about 3 hours from now. Alright, now. What am I doing? I am setting up the apiaries again. I'm going to build a pickaxe so I could actually destroy stuff without destroying everything. And then we're going to go from there. Silver, it won't last long. We don't really need it to last long, technically. I'll just make an iron pickaxe, just for the time being, so I have something to work with. Because that is the one mistake about upgrading your Madam Manipulator to that level. I don't know if there's a way to change the size, like by a key input, but I'm too lazy right now to look. And I just wanna do it with my damn pickaxe. Okay, now put you here. Can you stack? You can stack on top of each other. Let's go. Okay. 1 queen, 2 drones, and 2 frames. So we can do base production +5, drone toughness +2. So it would be a plus. Okay, so lifespan would be higher. We could. Oh, I don't think they would stack actually. Let's just do these 2 frames. And then we'll set up with our drones. Actually, we have 2, so we could do that. And let's go see what other frames we could potentially make really quickly. And after I Okay, let me open my thing again. Now, after getting all sidetracked and distracted, which I'll probably do in a few moments, but let's try to get a little bit back on track for the outdated YouTube blog thing for your YouTube. First things first. 2 days of Oblivion. Yesterday we did Devil May Cry 3, and today we're doing Starbound into a Stream Elements sponsor into Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, right? Oblivion I've been having a blast with. It's getting close to a point to where I kind of understand how the questing system and stuff like that works, so I'm going to be going through, and I'm going to be doing all the quests that I get. I'm not going to try and shy away from getting more quests, but I'm also going to kind of like focus on doing the quests primarily instead of getting distracted and being forced to focus on like some other crazy thing. I need to get advanced alloy, but I'm not sure about that yet. Titanium and string. We don't have a bee flower head. Or we might actually, now that I'm thinking about it. There's better ones, though. I mean, I guess titanium would be the best one to get. If I could figure out advanced alloy, though, we could get that. Anyways. We haven't really done any more of the main story quest lines for Oblivion. I'm at the point to where it's like, oh, go get this item back for the main quest. Okay. I'm focused on getting done with the Dark Brotherhood quest line, and then I'm gonna focus on Mage Guild stuff, like between that. We need geology, I think, and I need to look for. Alright, so we need coal and carbon. I think I have both of those. Advanced alloy. We need protect site. Where the hell is protect site at? A unique element found only on proto worlds. Ah, okay, we gotta go to a proto world. We have Penumbite, and I think we know a place where we can get this, so that's sooner rather than later. Carbon, we have coal and carbon, so let me go get that. Let me go get coal and carbon. Coal and carbon. Anyway. With Oblivion, I'm probably going to go through and do Oblivion gates when I have to, because I've heard that they're just like that doesn't seem that worth looting a lot of places that aren't a part of a quest. Like there's some reward for exploration. There might be a reference here or a reference there that I probably don't understand for one reason or another. Oh, I know why all that stuff's over there. I put it over here, didn't I? Yeah. There's the carbon. Give me the canvas. Where's the string? Do I have string? Polymer just in case. These. Don't see any string there. Might have to get some string. Nope, there's some string. And fabric, sure. Bee flower seed. Okay. Where the hell did I put the coal at, though? Unless I don't... Wait, no. Yeah, down here, yep. Yep. I was like, I know I have a bunch of coal. I stopped putting stuff in here because it's not that much, so I put it in the thing here, and I was going to put something different up here. I was going to put, like, smelted stuff down here. Got it. Alright. We have the research capabilities now for that other stuff. Boom. Craftsmanship, do we need for this? Lamps and stuff like that. There's a couple things that are like, they're decorative, but we need them for a reason or another. Yeah, because we can get alcohols, and then from the alcohols we can get more stuff, and then Doom vodka. Drink it, and you summon Doom guy, and he punches you in the face. Chemistry stuff. Don't really need graphene yet. Magnesium powder and carbon dioxide to be able to get carbon. That's a hand grenade. Oxygen, volatile powder, and we can learn how to make thrown grenades. Chili pepper bombs, powder kegs, crude bombs, and Molotovs. Nice, I'll have to do that later. I wanted to go for engineering, I suppose. Shields? No, this is for mech stuff. Okay. Yeah, we need protectite and quantum processors in order to get, like, lab centrifuge and stuff like that. I need to upgrade the stuff in order to be able to make some of this stuff, because I haven't been able to see industrial centrifuge, even though I have it researched. Electronics center, so we need to upgrade the other thing. Tungsten bars, I really haven't gotten. Sometimes you look at the stuff and you go, you idiot, to yourself when you realize you haven't done the simplest of researches. And this is stuff that I will need for being able to make actual useful stuff, because it costs power, which is, I always love dealing with power in games. There was a specific research I wanted to look at. We don't have the capability of making sweetened yet. We need advanced plastic for that, and we need a bunch of stuff that I've not seen yet. So we're not, dense alloy we know how to get, so we're not there yet at all. Might as well get the research on whatever we can craft when we have it, just to be able to get this stuff. Some of those armor sets are probably good to get. Not even armor sets, just like... So, the set bonuses give you a moderate radiation immunity and a radiation burn immunity. We have that EPP uniform, and this is Elite Recon set, right? So, making sets just to wear on certain places... Immune to Shadow Taint and Insanity. Well, we need to get the Azun set then, because Insanity will allow us to, getting rid of that will allow us to explore a lot of planets. Immune to oxygen loss. I wonder if there's a set to mix them all together. Not here, at least. Probably later, like, very low tier down here, we'll probably get shit like that. Like, what's this got? All radiation, immunity. Immunity gas, pus, slime, liquid nitrogen. All radiation, pressure, shadow taint, aether, insanity, oxygen immunity with the Zythrite. Yeah. I thought we would start seeing stuff like that, end game tier stuff. Hello, can I see the... Thank you. Oxygen pressure immunity. Some of this shit just sounds ridiculous. Some of the armor is very interesting to see. Like, it's just because it's like the last thing doesn't mean it's the best. The best one seems to be that other thing, Quantum Shield. Yeah, there's a couple things we'll have to start crafting. I'm getting distracted by the inventory. That happens sometimes. I haven't actually looked at the end game shit yet. I guess if I need to make more stuff, I'll see how to make that. I need to go to a world to get some frickin' Durasteel. That's what's been holding me up. Durasteel. Now that I have the thing that I have, I can actually go get Durasteel. I got the irradiation resistance because those planets have a tendency to have Durasteel more so than the others. That's what the whole thing was. And then I was coming over here to check out the frames. I needed to get titanium. There we go, titanium. That's what the holdup was. Titanium. Anyways, I've been playing a little bit of Fortnite off stream outside of Starbound. Been doing the ranked mode, slowly trying to make my way to the high tier ranks. It's a pain in the ass because I'm just now finally starting to get in situations where I can feel my skill start to increase, right? Because when you are playing for me, when I play a Battle Royale or what have you, there's basically a deep end that I have to go through, right? That deep end is the basically get your ass handed to you till you figure out what it is to be a good player in the game, because the people you're coming up at right now, there's a handful of good ones, but most of them are just you got unlucky, right? So once you figure out what situations you got into to not get yourself in those situations, then you start meeting the good players, the ones that can, actually fucking aim. And that's my kryptonite, holy shit. Because I could not aim for shit in that game, because I have not played shooters for a very long time. Like, it's been a minute since I last played a shooter. I'm coming in here to get the titanium/tungsten bars. I gotta keep telling myself that, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Tungsten, thank you. Titanium, thank you. I'm gonna have to store a bunch of the shit that I have right now. But like I said, all this is gonna be... The warehouse might very well stay the same. But like all the work stops are gonna be in different spots or whatever. Like I'm gonna have an actual brewery and stuff set up. Alright. I could make one of these. We have cotton fiber. Is there... We could get that for more mutation chance. Titanium. Base production 2. The drone breed rate is at a plus 0.5. And the mutation chance is higher. I thought I picked up the titanium. I guess I don't have the room for it. Son of a bitch. Let me go back and get the titanium. And the cotton as well. Actually, let's go down and get that. Anyways, So I'll probably continue to play Fortnite off stream for sure. Trying to get the higher ranks has been pretty fun. Oh, another game that I tried to check out because it came out and it's free to play was the Game of Thrones King's Road game, right? That game's a mobile game. It feels like it, but that's not necessarily the worst situation. Like, real talk, if you enjoy medieval storylines, just take out the fact that it's part of the Game of Thrones world for a second, right? You just forget about that. It's got the story that it's got, basically. But it's apparently, I don't know if it's an alternate universe or a retelling of it or what it is, but it's got a lot of differences and stuff like that that make it interesting, yada, yada, yada. The main thing is just the medieval theme. That's what it's got going for it, realistically. I've just been enjoying going through a medieval world, I guess. And I've recently watched Game of Thrones. Like, I watched it for the first time. When did we start watching it? Like, late March. Finished it April. Because we went through and watched the entirety of it. I wonder if you need an anti-rad frame. Biome resistance radiation. I bet we can put an apiary on a irradiated planet with just the resistance and something else, and they'll fucking mutate like crazy. Alright, so we have tungsten and a titanium frame. So we have a base production of 3.5, a lifespan of +2, a breed rate of drone 0.5, a toughness of 3.5, and a mutation chance of 0.1%, basically. So we'll get a mutation every good once in a while. At least from that. The sweetened frame let's replace the titanium frame with, let's replace these frames right here. So that'll give us a base production of 7. Drone toughness of 4. Mutation chance of 0.1. No. 0.28. That's actually, the sweetened frame has a higher mutation chance than the other frame did. Alright, cool. Now, let's get our bees. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna put all bee. All things I get from bees are gonna go in here no matter what. I guess I'll just throw this here. Irregardless of what other bullshit we got going on. No, I want the coal. Coal will not go there. Like, other materials, basically, is what I got going on right now. Shit. Do I have a... I do. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. So now we can put you here. And I can put you here. You here, and you there. Okay. A little ridiculous with the amount of storage that we currently have, but I'm more than okay with that because now we could put more crap over here from the thing, right? Just put more crap here. Nope. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's good there. Take the rest of these, and then that should be the rest of this crap put away here. The baby larva, I have no idea what it's useful for. Be honest about that. No idea. Also, the petals, I've been putting in a completely different spot. Petals go over here. Now let's take the rest of the bees and we'll finish doing that. But yeah, thought I had more to talk about today, in all honesty. I apparently do not. I also have some more things to drop off here I almost forgot about, like you and you. Did I get the rest of the bees? I did. Now I need to go make sure I've scanned them all before I put the queens that we have where they need to go, because it's 1 queen, 2 drones. We could put 2 different types of drones in there, I think. Maybe. But we're not going to do that yet. There's a reason we're not going to do that yet. We know you, you, you. We don't know you. Or you. And then we'll go get some Durasteel. After we mess with these bees. Get this all set up for us. I do believe that's all the bees marked now. Okay. We're going to need a lot of storage because of the way these bees work. There's going to be so many different types of bees, right? Because the subtypes get broken down and all that. And I think even if a queen is the same exact queen, it gets a slightly different setup. Crazy. Crazy how in-depth you can get with bee breeding in a mod. You know what I mean? But stuff like that is always something it's one of the reasons why I enjoy games like Ark as much as I do, because of that process of trying to figure out what works best and how to get the most mutations that give you the most bang for your buck with production and stuff like that. Like, what do you want to try to get mutated into versus what, like, this is one of our mutated, or not mutated, but technically mutated, I guess. Like, we created these. So also, a harrowing, so we want to, oh, weird that there's a different, like, leaf thing. Interesting. Anyways, the orchid queen, a leaf cutter queen. Let's finish with you. I don't think it matters the number that we put down. Okay. And then for you, we want to use a honey queen, I suppose. And we'll use the 2 different drones. See what that does. And now I'm gonna just step away for a moment. Hopefully we don't get absolutely obliterated by starvation. Where's my food? But yes, I will be back momentarily since nothing else is going to be going on. We're going to run a couple minutes of ads, then we're going to keep just bullshitting with this game going on in the background, basically. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. Now, these guys produce in the daytime, right? Also, our queen just got ixnayed. Magnesium powder, salt. Damn. Alright, let us... Wait, we still have the other queen on us. So... We're losing drones there, apparently. If the queen dies, we start losing drones rapidly. Wow. This is a hell of a production process. Look at this. Got ourselves a new honey queen. Do we have a squash one already? We don't. Harrowing squash. With an orchid drone and a honey drone. Now, that might cause some sort of weird mutation. We'll let the production continue, but we'll take the unidentified queen. Honeycomb, floral honeycomb, low-grade healing, pure honey. I'm okay. So we got that process started. We now know we're pretty much going to be trying to focus on getting that set up for like everybody, like all the different types of queens. Also, let's put our shit away and go get Durasteel and stuff now at our irradiated planet before I get distracted anymore. It's funny just what has been created. Salt. I'm just gonna... That's a chemical, but I'm gonna throw that there for now. Along with the magnesium powder. And I'm gonna store everything else that I need to. Where I need to store it. I'm gonna put all the bee stuff over here. You can go here. I guess I don't have any other hive things. Oh! Hey, greetings and a good day. Richie, how are you doing today? Stinky cutie. Hi. Hi! I was trying to say the hi with that tone from the Grand Theft Auto commercial. Hi, Jason! I don't think I got it right, but yeah, we've got a Necron mage dude as one of the pets. I don't think it's not a very good fighter, in all honesty. The rock troll is probably one of the better ones that I've dealt with. It does do some environmental damage. I think we'll keep that for now. Boost total health. Shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Well, anyways, you can go into the weapon storage. I'll put you over here because you're a unique weapon. Most of the other weapons I could probably sell, if I'm being honest. Sure. That sounds fine right there. No, the seeds don't go here. The... Come on. The random crafting stuff do, though. Like the sugar, that, and the hops, flour. Now the seeds go here. There we go. We almost got a full thing of seeds. We now have a full thing of seed. We don't have any pearl pea seed? Seriously? That's kind of hilarious. Well, I guess we'll put that there then. I know we have carrot seed. I think the bananas... I don't know how I got them set up the way that I do, but the way the bananas are, they like don't rot. Ever. And I think they stack to 20. We have a lot of rotten food. Hey, greetings, good day, Rocket Breeze. How are you doing today? Alright, so that's all good there. We need to put some of that. Hey, good idea on the hydrate. Yeah, so storage will go over here if I have any to put. Oh, that's right, we have a refrigerator. I can put food here and it will keep it fresh. The hell am I gonna put it is the question now. Fuck. Got you. I'll be right back to talk about that. One moment. One moment. Should be good for a minute now. You're thinking about what to play. Me, I'm just chilling, having a good time, getting ready to empty out my inventory as much as possible in order to not have to deal with a lot of the bullshit. Whoops, didn't want to do that. I wanted to go back up here, put this here like that. Give me... Nope. You, because you have the basic reel and a sinking lure. We can go and get other stuff. I was also going over what games I played recently and some of my thoughts on them. Oblivion was more Oblivion, basically. Just having a good time playing that. Devil May Cry 3, yeah. Devil May Cry 3 is like the Devil May Cry game. Devil May Cry 1, it's good, it's fun, don't get me wrong. Devil May Cry 2 is fucking horrible. Like, that was a hell of an experience going through that game. And the reason it's so horrible is, like, the story is basically bullet point notes on what the hell is going on. At least it feels that way. And then 3 is like, it's ridiculous. It's got a good, easy to follow story. It's fun. The combat feels really good. Of course, there's some shit in there that got me frustrated. There's always shit that gets me frustrated in a game. What else? I guess I could just throw more storage stuff. I didn't check all of them. Oh, that's right. I got distracted because of the refrigerators. And I was like, oh, where can I put these? And I was like, oh, I'll just do this. And it's like, why don't you put a refrigerator, please? There we go. Why don't you put a refrigerator out here? Just the one. And then I should be able to stack them, right? Yeah. Simple. And that'll be where we put the food. Beautiful. Love to see it. That's decorative. I'm just going to destroy that. Same for you. The bugs I'll keep. You know what? I'll throw the bugs over here. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I guess I'll just keep them for something to sell later down the line. Put that there just for shiggles. I'm going to throw you here. Alright. I look forward to continuing Devil May Cry 3 on next Sunday. We're probably going to start with Jurassic World Evolution 2. I keep getting stuck on the name. We'll probably start with Jurassic World Evolution 2, right? After we finish that, or get closer to finishing that challenge that we're doing, or not challenge, but chaos campaign that we're doing, we'll then probably swap to DMC for 3 hours or so, whatever. What else? More Oblivion on Friday and Saturday, of course. And Monday will be more Starbound. I'll keep the bananas, I guess, because of the crit chance increase. The blocks we can get rid of. And I guess our inventory is good for now. I'm gonna throw you here. Yeah. I'll have to make some design setup for, like, the warehouse is basically going to be blocks only, and it's going to be shipping containers, I believe. There's probably more efficiency we could do, like if I just went through and I got one specific type of wall locker and used the wall locker. I bet it's more space, like it's a better use of space for storage, because that uses a 2x3 thing for 48, and this is a lot more than that, right? We're looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So a 6 by 14, 15, a 6 by 15, actually, for 64, right? 6 by 15 for 64 versus that, which is a 2 by 3. Trying to think about what by 615 would be 90. So 12 and 12 is 24, then 48 and 48. Yeah, no comparison. It's way more worthwhile to just get a bunch of these, right? A bunch of these storages and use that for our warehouse, basically. And that'll be block storage. Like, all the dirt will be in one container. All the sand will be in another, so on and so forth, is the way that I would like to organize that properly. I also need to do an experiment and figure out what the exact cover is for the distance down, if that makes any sense, right? So, like, how far down do I want to be between these blocks to get the most bang for our buck? I might look that up. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Lots of queen production, it looks like. Also, honeycomb, exceptional honeycomb, magnesium powder. Oh, we're getting a lot of golden wood now. So we'll be able to make a lot of large apiaries and just be able to make ridiculous amounts because of the drone production, right? Because we can sell them to the bee thing, which is over here, right? We go over to the bee refugee, or refuge, and we can get coal by getting rid of a honey queen. Not gonna do that. These are for drones, and if we have whatever drone, we could get 7 pixels for 5 drones. And I mean, it's any drone, and we can produce a lot. Okay, make sure our inventory is empty before we get distracted anymore. That's what I was primarily going to be doing. I'm just going to drop off whatever I just picked up over here. So those bees are dropping off titanium and tungsten as well. Weird. I'm going to have to reorganize for sure. Because there's like certain things I'm looking at that are making me go, all right, like this, like wood, special wood, or stuff like this, I'd want to put in its own separate thing. Honestly, a lot of the organization, like I might not need a big warehouse, because what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up going for uh putting the storage by the workstation. So extract like stuff that I would only use for extraction or something like that, like these blocks right here, the treasure hoard blocks, they're extractable and smeltable. Those types of blocks would end up being stored in a block storage container, whatever I end up having it be. It'll probably be these, something like that right there would be where I put my blocks. And it will be next to the extractor or what have you. Let's finish up. Storing anything. Okay, we're good? We're good. Now, let us get... Oh, let's get this. It's so weird that it drops the metal. Might need to look into automation in some way, shape, or form. Wow. Well, we'll have to figure out what to do with honey then, if we already have 1,000 stack of honey. Unfortunately, the game does get a little choppy sometimes, and then, like, I think one of the only ways to fix it is literally to close out the game and then open it back up. Sometimes it just gets choppy for loading, then it's good to go between the ship or whatever. Now it's good, yeah. But I'm going to have to redo or remake my ship. I'm not worried about that right now. Where are we right now? We're on a temperate mountain. Yeah, this is a mountainous world. It's risky. Zircesium. High gravity events. I was gonna come down here and get a bunch of stuff for the Zircesium, but I want the stuff that we need for upgrades first and foremost. So we are going to... Hold on, do I have it bookmarked? I do. Good. We're going to go to a radiated zone that has a couple of planets that we could have fun with. Which would be over here. We need to do a proto world. I'm looking for like a proto world and something else alongside it. Come on, give me something good. Tarball, that's a lot of oil. The binary look very similar to irradiated, but there's a different tint for the irradiated. Can you give me what I want, damn it? Proto world irradiated in that system. That's a very small system. I might have to deal with going to 2 different systems, unfortunately. They don't have the perfect world or the perfect system I'm looking for. Damn. Alright, well, let's see what's next to us then. Proto, rainforest, crystalline, and irradiated. Oceanic. Primeval. I want, like, alien. Damn it, really? Nothing? I want alien and proto if I can. Wasteland, jungle, mountainous. I don't think we're gonna find it. We're gonna have to go between two, it looks like. Okay. I guess I can't be as stubborn as I'd like to be. $313 fuel. We're not going to be worried about fuel for a little while at least. We have 6,000. I just decided to say screw it, and I just bought all of our fuel. 6 stacks or whatever. Now, tell me if you're going to give me the Durasteel I want, as well as being a proto world. Yeah. Durasteel. It's dangerous level 5. Purposefully mutated, unusual ores detected. Proto poison protection. Okay. What is proto port? Not what I thought I would need. Oh, I hate when that happens. I need to make a thing for everything, don't I? Let's teleport to our thing. Our colony. Our future colony. See what that has to offer and go from there. We need to... Proto protection. I don't even know if I have the resources for that yet. I mean, irradiated, I can still find Durasteel easily enough. We don't have it yet. So we'll need to upgrade it. Got it. Advanced processors, I think we don't yet have. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, not that big of a deal. I was going to irradiate it anyways to see if there was a place for Durasteel instead of that. We gotta fly around to each area in the system anyways just to get it marked on the map. Should not be visited without irradiation protection. Moderate. We have moderate. I guess we just drop down. Bio rain, acid rain, fog, anti-grav, gravity, light anti-grav, and light gravity rain. Okay. We don't have a augment in here. Do we have something for poison with our augments at our main base? That's my question. We got hail. Might be able to make an augment, but this is regen, ice, poison. Yeah. I like that. I was debating whether or not I wanted to do that. I like that a lot. It's funny that this is an environmental protection pack that gives us a bonus to damage. Suffering from madness. Yeah, we know. Should be good to go. I think I forgot something, but I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Anyway, Durasteel, here we come. The best part is, the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to just completely demolish the planet from top to bottom. Don't know why I did that. What else are we getting outside of the Durasteel? Some uranium, some of the triangulum. A couple things we've gotten already, some stuff we haven't. Love to see it. Boop. I'm going to take the square that we summon in. Oh, fuck. That's rude. Spawn me right next to death. How about that, jackass? Oh! Okay. Really? The radioactive soil, I wonder what that gives us when we break it down. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not going to do what I normally would do. Neo chest plate piece. It's cosmetic. Normally what I would do is I would just completely demolish whatever this is. But I think I'm just going to get the goodies and leave it be, because I don't know what happens if we... Farsight XR71. That reminds me of like a Star Wars weapon. 45 damage per shot. Rad Shredder. 78 energy per shot. Warframe armor. Pressure and gas immunity. That could be useful to have on us as a secondary set for the time being. Distant planet. Seems like the rebels need help. I mean, the fact that it says that makes me even think more of Star Wars, hilariously enough. Alright. Don't mind me. I'm just completely demolishing everything that your planet has to offer me. Radioactive stone. Yeah, okay. And then what is that? Radioactive waste. Just literally waste. Okay. Wonder what that breaks down into. So this is exactly what I was wanting to do and see. Just being able to walk through and be like, alright, I'm going to collect everything. Love it. I'm gonna completely demolish this poor planet. Oh shit, we're a little bit irradiated, it looks like. Nope. Oh, it's one of those things, so it doesn't activate until it pops up, and then you only have a short chance to get it. Good to know. We could stun lock it. That's pretty good. Moderate radiation. Oh, never mind. The reload's actually pretty fast. And it's classified as a hunting weapon because damn, if you didn't want to kill stuff fast enough. Nothing will stand before me. Oh, I love it. Very satisfying feeling to be able to just go through and be like, I don't care for only getting one piece of ore every time we get some, because we got a lot of ore to get. Try not to get that door. Look at this abomination. Damn, it survived a single round. I should try and capture it. New plant. All right. Might have to drop some of the radioactive soil and stuff like that. Again, I'm very curious to see what it will break down into. Make the game lag with how much would block destroying. It's just glorious. Ooh, an egg. Oh no, maybe not an egg. I love how consistent the blast is. Like, you can actually hit a nice area without having to worry about shit. Yeah, that pretty much will kill, like, anything. Okay, let's kind of just take a quick little look and see. Yeah, no, that's what I about expected. A lot of radioactive soil, slime, cool. This can't be safe. No, I don't think it is. Absolutely collecting everything there is to collect, though. Durasteel, love to see that. I mean, I don't have much to say. Literally just collect everything. I see a glow. I'm gonna mine my way to the glow and collect everything in between. Oh shit. Bees. Not the bees. Honey material, I love that. Oh, lag spike. Makes sense, we're getting that. Oh. Again, I hope it's a useful thing we'll get from the extraction process here. We've also got the, like a bunch of upgrades coming in. What does it look like for other resources? Really? Where's iridium, thorium? Where the hell is the Durasteel shit? I guess it's deeper? Oh shit. You know what? Down we go. The hell is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is this that I'm trying to not pick up? Okay. We're in some robotic ass area now. Settle down, game. Precursor metal? Precursor sloped panel. We can probably get rid of a bunch of the radioactive soil. That's probably a better way to do this, but this is the way that I'm going to do it. Some rock and some stone I want to keep and see if there's anything different between them, right? I'll at least keep one stack of each. We also have waste. Siftable, too. Have to save some to sift it and see what we get for sifting. Well, I really do wonder what the precursor panel will give us as well, because this is extractable stuff. Maybe we're looking at, like, computer chips. Maybe. Shit. We got a little bit of a slowdown going on right now. Oh, so if we don't be quick enough, we'll start to die. I mean, good to know. There we go. That's got to be the Durasteel stuff, right? Yeah, Durasteel ore. There we go. Now we're getting the Durasteel. Some diamonds. I've been keeping any diamonds that I mine, and if I need to, I go to the planet, basically the cheat planet, to get the rest of them. Oh, damn. Rude. We've got some movement. Hold up. Dumbass. That was a dumbass thing to do right there. All the poison. Nice. It's funny how much of it we can actually scoop up in midair. There's a lot in this area. At least it feels like there's a lot in this area. If it ain't extractable, I'm garbaging it. Sand we can drop. Raw sewage we'll keep because we can actually get fertilizer from that. Don't even have to move with how much you could completely demolish, and you not having to move is great. Also, let's get our regeneration back so we can get some sort of a lighting going on. Like, what the heck? Completely destroy any and all semblance of thought when it comes to collecting anything in this game. Just mine it all and collect it all, and you're good to go. But, I mean, we just have to come here every once in a while to get stuff like that. That's a hell of a waste of whatever the hell that was in that little area. Bit of a shame, but oh well. Some of it will drop into its demise, unfortunately. Get rid of the bone. Get rid of leather. Try and see what other resources we have that are like easy to get a hold of. Get rid of this. That's easy, really easy to get a hold of. Coal, we already have a stack of 1,000, so we'll drop that. Oh shit. Just completely get rid of one building almost in one hit. That's hilarious. No, I'm collecting it. Good. Ah! Almost dropped myself into the fucking pit of death again. Ow. Burning myself. Oh, holy shit. That's too hilarious. To just have a frickin' thing right there is too hilarious to me. That's all cosmetic shit. This can get gone. So can this. So can this. So can this. The magma, in all honesty, we can get rid of. Because that's too easy to collect. Or not too easy to collect, but... like, too much space will be taken up. Now let's look at our Durasteel, how much we have now. What do we got? 30. Damn, Durasteel is being very finicky. We got 157 and 167 of all these other ores, right? Like, it is no trouble to get some of these other ones. But the fact that there's such a lacking amount is kind of wild. I'm gonna have to step away here for a moment. Probably should go a little bit higher too, but we're finding a bunch of different collectibles while we do this. That's always nice. You know what, let's start heading our way towards up. This is not a very large area. Or maybe not large area, but a, what's it called? Can't think of the word. Like, the planet has a lot of shit for us to work with. We don't gotta be worried about it. Crap. I need a grappling hook. Actually, technically what I could do is I could just go here, teleport, and then hit the thing to... And that's a little trick that I've learned. If I wanted to get instant teleportation, instead of teleporting back, we just use the thing to teleport out. Which is what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now that we've got the Durasteel, we could, unfortunately it's not as much as I would have liked. Enough for 60 bars, I believe. But that's fine with me. We get our 60 bars and we'll go from there. Probably gonna end up wrapping up soon with Starbound. Because I still want to do that. Sponsorship thing. The sponsorship game or whatever. And whatever else. I mean, the fact that I have the ores that I have means I should do the research if I can do it. The biggest thing is just gathering the research that I have. Like, it will take so long to get some of the research. Like, we've got 3,500 research right now. If I go to geology, we should have the capability of getting a lot done with that 3,500. And we're down to 99 research. Gonna also have to, like I said, level stuff up. We could make the Durasteel now. Let me do the Durasteel. Only 11. Well, it gave us... Oh, it takes 2. My math was wrong. Yeah, there's a couple things that... we need to do. Get these bad boys. Iridium? Don't yet have that. Anyways, oh, dumbass. Fuck. Panicky. We don't need to be. The diamonds we don't need to be worried about. This can go. This can go. Silver can go. Alright. Now we could do research on those, but we'll have to wait till we get the research to do it. Now, leveling you up, what do we need? Silicon board, copper wire, battery. We have a RAM stick. Silicon for the silicon board. We can just buy the silicon boards. We have more than enough pixels. Okay, high-tech mech parts, nice. Didn't realize we got that, but apparently we get the nano receptacles for taking out... We're gonna pretty much strip mine that entire planet. Now that I've seen that that has one of those. 53. And I don't use the shield at nothing. As is. Trying to think about where the silicon that I bought would be, but at the same time, I'm not really worried about that, so let's travel to the outpost, get to the teleshop, get ourselves the silicon boards that we need. Maybe we make a stop at our treasure planet area, just so we have enough to get as many resources as we need for our upgrades. It's better if you zoom in. The slowdown, like, kind of sucks having it, but big areas like this have a tendency to slow down a bit. I thought I could buy him here. Maybe I saw him somewhere else at a different shop. But, alright. Well, shit. Could sell some stuff while we're walking by. Not gonna worry about that right yet. need to go to the thing over here and go to the science lab. That should have at least silicon, which is what you need. Silicon and something else to make the boards. So I can at least get a bunch of that. The question is, where was the shop for that? Electrical parts, chemical. This is all like boxes of stuff to buy. Right here, silicon, boom. 25, sure. I'll buy 25 of it. That sounds like a plan. Back to our main area. I'll be back in one moment. That should be it for a minute. And when I return, we're gonna finish with this, upgrade some stuff, get some stuff set up to get some more upgrades, and go from there. Alright, we got some bee stuff to do too. Like, basically, the next time you see this planet, it should be very different. The warehouse should be a little bit less cluttered. Maybe look more like a home instead of this mess that I got going on. And a lot of places are going to have everything that they need. It'll require me to go traveling back and forth, unfortunately. But at the same time, I don't really mind traveling, because I want everything to be thematic. Copper wire. I should have a bunch of copper. Make a bunch of copper wire. Basically, the way that I view it is I'll probably be like, alright, so copper bars will predominantly be around stuff like this, right? Like there'll be 2 or 3 shops, and then in the center will be like the warehouse where all the stuff comes from, basically. I need advanced processors. Can I make advanced processors? Okay. Not with this setup, it looks like. Or I didn't do the research yet, I should say. Just make a bunch of this. Yeah, we can only make 20. Let's just make the 25. We bought the silicon just for that. Now, what did that unlock for us? The ability to do harvester beam gun type stuff. An actual sprinkler. Not much, it looks like. Well, I'll make this, I guess. Sure, a high tension reel. Okay, we have a sinking lure. And an illuminated. We need to make... Okay, I see what the problem is. We'll be able to buy most of those. Durasteel, silver, diamond, synthetic material. I don't think I have enough synthetic material, but I know where to get some. And then lighting, which... Okay, so not much for this upgrade, but we'll probably be able to get more done with the research now. Iridium quantum processors. Let me look at my research and see where some of this stuff is at. Would it be under electronics? Engineering. Yeah, augment extractor. That we need. Weapon ammo by 10. That's wild. Morphit. Don't have any of that yet. Ship component assembler. Crew deeds. We don't have the liquid fuel that we need for that, which isn't that difficult to get a hold of. That's for the mech. We need gold. Yeah, okay. We need gold. And we might need to stop at that for more coinage. I might actually make a stop there. We have the room for it. Let's see what it takes to make an extractor. Component extractor. If I could find it. Berserker unit. More damage for less health. Tungsten Lunari Crystal. We don't have the Lunari Crystal yet. Damn. Alright, so the auto assembler has a lot of the stuff that we're getting here. Alright, I guess we can go to that other planet to get ourselves some of the diamonds to get more cash. Realistically, no reason not to. Get absolutely demolished, dumbass. I guess we have to go to the ship, and then we have to travel. This kind of sucks. So we'll put down a marker. I mean, we don't technically need to, but I like putting down a bookmark, at least on one planet in a system, so I can go back to the system. So we'll put down a bookmark on this planet that we're at right now. Sure, just to have a bookmark. And then let's go to Treasure Planet. And we can show off what I've been doing when it's like, alright, I need some money. I need whatever it is that I need. We can bypass the issue of madness for the most part. Yeah, 1100 fuel. It's expensive, but money is no issue after we stay here for a minute. The game is probably going to slow down a bit, so I'm going to go into not full screen, but zoom in mode, because zoom in mode will give us a little bit of leeway here. Also, there's a couple of things we can interact with in system. I want to see what they are. A non-threat thing. We'll have to check that out. In the meantime, let us drop in and get ourselves some goodies. Alright, now there's two things we can do. Because as soon as we get hit with the madness, it's going to start draining our health immediately. Did I zoom in? I hope I zoomed in to help with the... I didn't. No, I did. No, I didn't. We could do ×4, but I think ×3 is fine. Alright. And it's raining already. But I could get out. If I get out, we start taking damage, so I'm staying in this for as long as possible. The pixels are not what we're here for. Alright. I mean, I could just say screw it and do this. Like, we're getting hit hard right now by madness stuff, so... Mental health is deteriorating from seeing all the treasure on this planet. Yeah, seeing this is making us literally go insane. It's also giving us madness experience. Whatever the word it is that I'm looking for. Like, it'll give us research stuff. Plus, we're almost getting to that point where we could extract from here, so I wonder what the treasure gold will give us in extraction. But this is one of the reasons why it's so dangerous, as you can see from over here. I want to eat raw flesh. Nice. Oh, we've aggroed them. We're dead. Yep, there's our death. Our death because we went insane. Now, how many diamonds do we have? That happens sometimes. So, we can keep dropping down, right? Because the pixel loss is not something that we're concerned about, right? 166 diamonds. And a bunch of crystal block and geode crystals and stuff like that. Nice. Let's drop in the mech again. Deploy the mech. And we'll just keep doing this for a couple of times. Because the diamonds are where it's at. That's how we get the most money, at least it feels that way. We might be able to extract more diamonds and stuff like that. We can't get out because, like I said, we'll go insane. But look at how dangerous this shit is, right? Our health on our mech is getting demolished. It's doing barely any damage at all to these guys. These are some brave motherfuckers, I'll say that much. Alright, let's look at the insanity that is the spawns of this area. Like, everything spawns on this damn planet. Also, we're spawning everything in so fast. It is, oh god, we're dead. We're super dead. We're super dead, but I'm being silly. That was so silly. I should not have done that. Okay. When you drop, just mind where you drop on this planet. We moved, everything spawned in. That's insane. Just know. I see why it's just no planet. Let's just drop directly down. We're going to get hit by madness immediately, but it's going to give us the credit we need for certain research. Like, we're not going to be hurting for copper or any other silver. Nothing like that. There might be a piece of food that I have that would help reduce madness buildup. We can get the regeneration going just high enough. Ooh, what's this? Liquid crystal. Lots of coal, too. Honestly, the big thing I think I want to try and get outside of the diamonds is the whatchamacallit. I wonder how much it would take to get this planet to not be, like, can we reclassify a planet after we hit it enough? The health regeneration is helping us a lot. Okay. We need to slow down. Too much is going on. There's water movement and all kinds of shit. So let's just still here for a minute and let it... Oh, that's the other problem, too. It rains treasure. So we gotta be careful there. Death is an illusion. How much insanity are we rocking right now? $180 madness. Might as well pop 100 of it right here. Probably shit that'll help us, right? It's not the madness hits are not nearly as bad as it was before. I think what the issue was I wasn't giving myself enough time to work on shit. Come on. All it takes, there we go, is one equalization. We're good. How are we looking on certain things here? 693 diamonds. 3 stacks of silver. Let's drop a stack of silver. Drop this stuff because it's not that hard to get a hold of. We'll drop more silver. Oh no, he's coming after us. Well, this does significant damage, luckily. Come on. The silver blocks... Maybe I'll make the silver blocks like the bank. Or something like that, because there's a lot of silver blocks on this area. And it's like, what else am I going to do with them? We could probably try and smelt them down into silver, but again, what am I going to do with all that silver? The lower we go, the more other resources we'll also be able to get a hold of. Also, let's double up on our regen right now. The slowdown is so ridiculous. It's funny how you can hit the stuff that's in midair too. Oh no. Oh, we're fucking toasted. For sure. What hit us? That little dude. The little fucking tiny ass dino dude hit us. That's what killed us. That planet's probably a good planet to get a bunch of different creatures that are unique. because there's like different like boss type, well, not boss type entities, but entities you see in specific things. How much madness? 700 diamond, a lot of coal, a lot of gold, almost a bunch of full stacks of the treasure hoard, lots of silver blocks, lots of gold blocks. So I'll make a vault out of that. Simple as can be, you know? Why not? Um, how much madness do we have in total now? We were there for a minute. 170 madness. We need 300 there. 200 there. We need a lot of madness, so I'm probably gonna take that planet completely down over time off stream if need be. Here's the thing though, right? We don't necessarily need to do that, because all we need to do is go back to the arc here, right? 710 diamonds? That did not take that long, right? It took a long time, in quotation marks, to do it, because of the stutter stepping that we have to deal with. Because there's so much going on in the background that it just slows down so much, right? I could probably do more if I like get rid of the backgrounds and stuff like that. It runs a little bit better when I'm not streaming. That much I could say easily. Now, we scroll our asses all the way down. To pixels, which I scrolled past it looks like. There it is. 2,000 pixels for 1 diamond. 710 diamonds. We now have 1.4 million pixels. So, yeah. Give me all 3 reels. I'll just buy them. Where's the other lures? I know they have them all here, right? Because I saw motorized. I'm also going to buy another set in order to make 2. Two motorized. Where's the other one? Sinking lures. There we go. Terraforge. Don't have this yet, and it's expensive as hell. And then upgrade modules. We could get 65. Instead, we'll just get 20. And we'll save the rest of our pixels, I think. Well, I say I think because we need to go to the science center, and I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff that will allow us to get the upgrades that we need / want. But yeah, I have an idea to make a whole greenhouse, a massive greenhouse. And I need a lot of glass to do that, so I'm going to go to a desert and completely take all that and then turn it into glass and then reinforced glass or whatever to make it look good. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to spend a bit more money. We could get rid of the madness, but that'll take a long time, and I don't really care to do that. Okay. I don't trust that. Ammonium sulfate. We could get the fire shard and the ice shard guns. But, Could get 1,000 silicon. Instead, just give me 200. That should be more than enough for what we need. If it isn't, we can always come back. But I'm gonna look and see what else there is at these shops. I have a shop. I have this shop back at my place, so we don't need to be worried about that. I think we're good. Oh yeah, that's right. These are for contracts. Do we have... We probably don't have the means to get more shit. Hold on. So we could buy... Yeah, we could buy this shit that way if we wanted to. Luxury goods to get those. Lunari shards we could probably turn into a seed, possibly. Alright, we need 20 10k voxel things. I wonder what the tether means. Mega capture gun. Percentage damage captures creatures very shiny. And this is 2010k voxels. Alright, we'll have this by the time I play this game again, basically. It would take a lot of diamonds to do, but we'll get it done with diamonds. Where else can I spend money at for shops? You're not a shop. You're not a shop. I think these two Nova kids might be a shop. Okay, that's weird. No? Oh, okay, never mind. Uranium cookie. A 5-minute radiation immunity. Interesting. A lava burning immunity for 5 minutes. Okay. Insanity immunity for 5 minutes. Okay. We'll buy 10. That's a big heal. Might also get 10 magma cookies. Oh no. Tell me it didn't. No, it did it like that. Come on. Oh, that's so annoying. Now we can't eat another one. Ugh. Well, I can get rid of you. I can get rid of you. I hate how it doesn't stack the way you would think that it does. Dragon's Beard Herb. Alright. Ugh. I thought it stacked, but whatever. Aggravating. I thought there was another shop, but I guess I'm wrong. The shops are all over here. At least the shops that are currently worthwhile for me, right? I mean, we can go over here and get something like this. Generates madness. Ancient Essence. Well, we're going to have to get our Ancient Essence plant back set up because I might have sold all my Ancient Essence plants. I just realized. I might have enough for one seed. Shit. Okay. Good to know. I'll have to deal with that later. Immunity to insanity and darkness. Cool. Cool. Alright. I might have fucked up there. I know there's a bar we can go to, which dude's not there. Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there's the drug dealer, too. Yes. There actually is a drug dealer in the game with the mods. And I say that in quotation marks because... I mean, they're selling death sticks. Research we could buy. Probably won't buy that yet, though. Alright, now... I need to set the farm up properly later. I think I bought the stuff that I wanted to buy. This is a big shop. Alright, let's go back to our main base. Make our 2 master rods and lures. Set that up properly. And then we'll have 1 for storage, 1 for elsewhere. I'm going to stick here. Because off stream, I'll probably end up mining that more. For the time being, however, we're almost ready to get to the chill section. Oh crap, I need to check the bees. Shit. Well, that is a bit of a shame. That we lost the drones that we lost. Alright. We need to organize first. I need to redo the farms. I need to redo all that shit, but we'll worry about that later. Well, we've actually hit that point to where we're needing to drop off a lot more. There was more tungsten, I think, that we got from that planet than any other location, hilariously enough, so far. Did not expect to actually start digging into the second one of these. Well, we've gotten, I think, 3 queens. A a different type of drone. And I think we did get 3 queens across the board. What do we need for the other extraction devices? We need the research, I think, is what we're holding up on, because I don't want to. I think we're losing so much useful shit there. Would it be under chemistry? We need more. We just need more research, is where we're stuck at, basically. Electronics, it might be under, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, it's right here. That's under craftsmanship? No, that's under engineering. Silicon boards, gold bars. We need copper, the silicon. Unless I already have it still. Or, oh, there's the 191 copper. I'm like, where the hell's our copper at, man? Give me the glass as well, just in case. Let's get this shop built. No shit. Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize that's what the Terraforge was. It makes sense. Also, speaking of making sense, upgrades. I want to upgrade... We can't upgrade that. Let's upgrade the bug net, I guess. Oh. Didn't realize it required modules. We're going to upgrade everything to max, don't you worry. Alt-Net, nice. Should be able to upgrade all of our gold armor. What if I say 6? Not 56, to 6. Oh, it's equipped. That's why we can't upgrade it. I keep forgetting that. Where the hell do we go to craft the special rod in real? Oh, also want to upgrade this titanium carbon plate. I think we can actually make carbon plate now. Yeah, we need carbon and lead. Hey, finally a use for lead. Where the hell was that I was looking at? Yeah. We can make 2 of these. And then 2 of these. Okay. So we got something for our regular rod. Master versus Pro. Probably would want to have the full set. We could probably make it. Durasteel, silver, diamond, synthetic. Silver, diamond, Dura. Silver, diamond, Dura. It was just silver, diamond, Dura? Synth. Where the hell would I put it synth? Probably crafting materials, so it's... Might have to go buy that. Nope, we got 10 synthetic. Holy shit. Nice. Well, we're gonna have to go buy more synthetic, but for the time being, we've got a full master set. Alright. Got a master fishing rod. Nice. Also, let's upgrade our armor. Oh, it equipped it automatically. And with it being 5, we should be good to upgrade it one more time. Boom. 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 90% attack just for the helmet. 150 for the armor. So we're rocking 400% attack, 185 energy, 214 health, and 63 defense. Alright. Love it. Love it. Nano wrap. We can sell that. Let me see if I have enough to make a essence plant. I really hope I do. If not, that'll be very annoying. Because I think I got extremely lucky with that last time. Oh, good. Oh, we can make 2. I was so worried about that. I'm gonna plant that shit immediately. Good. Now we can get that set up. Basically, the greenhouse is going to be ridiculously large because of the way that I'm going to want to do the plants. I want each individual seed to have at least 10 plants of it. Depending on the seed, might depend on how much I have of it. 64. 64 versus 48. Okay, so we need to go... I know where to go to get these. These are what we would use for inventory space, and these might be for more personal type work zones or something like that. We'll color coordinate stuff and whatever else we need to do later down the line. What else did I want to do? Oh, specifically I wanted to look and see... I'm just gonna put all this shit away. I wonder what the point of upgrading this is. Like, can I collect these spiders now? No. Oh well. We need to mess with the bees, for sure. Let me collect all this crap first and foremost. Lots of sugar. Love how distracted I got. I forgot to... Come on, thank you. I forgot to put the seed away. I'll have to put away the square blocks too. Regular ass dirt block we can get rid of. Honey material we'll get rid of. Raw sewage can go away. Volcanic ash we'll keep. Magma rock we'll keep. Alright. Give me that. We can get rid of some of the magma rock. Magma rock is way easy to get a hold of, so we'll do that for now and then sort this crap. Hello? Thank you. We should have all the bees on us, so let's go look at them. Silicon, gold. Do I have the silicon on me that I just bought? Yes. We have boards as well. We have copper. Okay. So let's do that research now. Boom. Basic research on items. Research rate 5%. Alright. Graphene. Where was graphene at? I just saw that. Chemistry? Chemistry. Graphene. We need carbon plate and sulfuric acid. So, sulfuric acid would be chemistry, I think. Yeah, 4,000 research to get that, but we need this first, so we need water, hydrogen. We can get that easily enough. Algae, we have salt. We have the algae. biofuel that'll unlock. Okay, so we're getting close to unlocking all this stuff sooner rather than later. What is this? Liquid silicon. And then liquid sulfur. Broken down with sulfur to get industrial furnace to make. Oh. Oh, okay. So basically liquid sulfur into the other. Now for crafting, what do we need to upgrade the things that can be upgraded? Can't do advanced circuitry yet. Definitely not there yet. Advanced processor, carbon plate, stick of RAM, titanium. We could get this upgrade sooner rather than later. Can get this now. Zircesium and RAM. Zircesium and RAM. We have zircesium. RAM right here. Do we have zircesium bars? Or just the ore? Then we gotta look at the bees so we can have our queen set up. No more upgrades on this. We got everything at this point. Now it's just upgrading what needs to be upgraded when we need to upgrade it. We got a lot of things to look over. When I get back, we'll do that. In the meantime, I gotta step away for a moment. Since nothing else is gonna be going on, I'm gonna play a couple minutes of ads. When I return, we'll finish up scanning this, set up the B apiary thing, and then I'm going to wrap up for this game, then get ready to swap. Be back momentarily. Alright, so like I was saying, let me fix my chair really fast, and then we'll dive back into Starbound. I love how distracted I get on some days, right? There's some days where it's like I have a full-on thing where I converse properly, in quotation marks, about my plans and all that. And then there's stuff like this where it just gets distracted. I'm like, alright, we're playing the game. What's really funny is I get like this with Oblivion, and that music is playing in the background. That amuses me greatly. What do we need to make a thing? Advanced processor, advanced plastic. How many advanced processors do we need? Tungsten. 2. Where's the advanced plastic at? Wouldn't be there. Advanced plastic. Wouldn't be here either. Where the hell? Might be here. Or I haven't done the research on it yet. Alright, where is advanced plastic then? Alchemy table. Ah, okay, that's where I'm fucking up at. Titanium, thick, advanced plastic. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Keep forgetting about this, and this is where there's other stuff that we could work with. Plastic polymer and carbon dioxide should have a bit of. Alright, I love how distracted I've already gotten once again. Scan the damn queens. I know where to go for stuff. We'll worry about it later. That's quite a bit of money, actually, from these drones that we're going to end up getting after it's all said and done. Also, we want to have one drone so it stacks, and then we could take from the stack. I like how we have as many young queens as we do. Young squash queen. Squash, squash. The queen's the same exact, and the honey was the same exact. No production on that queen? Alright, is there any other ones? Yeah, this drone right here. They're not the same drone, technically. That one is, even if it was unidentified. Alright. Now, who do we want, and where do we want them to go? What the hell did damage to me? An orchid drone. Neat. Now, as for queens, let's pop our thing here, a drone here. What? Hey, what's up, Richie? Why is that going down? I'll wait till it's daytime, just in case it's glitched out because it's at night. No big deal. I'm gonna also drop some garbage that I don't need right now. Not that this is garbage, it's just I do not need to have all that treasure on me. Alright, yeah, we're at that point where I'm going to have to do some organizational stuff and make some room because, like I said, this I'm not going to touch for the time being. I might end up wiping it out completely eventually. But over here, I'm going to flatten and basically make into a whole city. And I'll be worried about doing that type of stuff off stream for the time being. Right? Because we have the capability of getting a lot of goodies for, like, upgrading ourselves just to a ridiculous amount. I'm going to have to organize all this crap. But, like I said, I'm debating on how much room I want to have for certain things. If I have to, I'll take this mountain down relatively easily. Because this is going to be the... Basically, this is what I'm calling ground level, right? I'm calling this ground level. This is like past this point's basement type stuff. And I'm going to have a bunch of different buildings that are do a bunch of different things. I'm going to have a greenhouse, a apiary. I might have the apiary for the bees over here. Right? Well, I mean, we have like a large area to be able to work with, right? We'll be able to completely take this planet down. I could go to a deserted planet or whatever it's called. Not a deserted. A barren planet. Terraform it, possibly. Go from there. I need to go to the food. Eat the canned food. I'm gonna drop off some of this crap. What is the crap in question that I need to drop off? Well, that would be ores. Well, less ores, more bars. We only have two 10k voxel things. We'll be able to get a bunch more eventually. I suppose I can put I mean, that is a food classified item. Took you to, I mean, was that without mods? That would make it a whole hell of a lot harder if you did it without mods. I'm gonna have to be looking for this crap soon enough. Without mods, yeah, I about figured. That would take quite a while to do at that point. Damn. Impressive. I can say easily enough. I'm gonna throw all this crap here like this. Just make the room for now. It's almost daytime. What do we got here? Another queen? Or a drone? Drone. And that was a honey queen. Cool. So like I was saying earlier, I'm primarily going to do something like this across the board. Right? Get ourselves a nice little setup. Like a very open area that we can just work with. Not have to worry about anything really when it comes to building constraints, because we don't really have building constraints. But yeah, there'll be a couple areas where I'll be like, all right, like right here, right? Boom. We'll do something like that. So we have a middling point. This might be where the greenhouse ends up going, right? Like on this side, we'll have a section, and on that side, we'll have a section of the greenhouse. Maybe. Who knows? That's kind of wild. The way that I would do my type of build is I always do a spiral staircase going down whenever I am doing that. But this is, I'm slowly going to mine my way down, make a nice little area for the colony, basically, and then go from there. Because the way it's going to work is the colony is going to be associated with the whole thing. Like, we're going to have a greenhouse. It's going to have somebody that's going to live at the greenhouse, basically, and be the farmer. So on and so forth. Mind you, like I said, need be I can expand, but I'm not sure if I need to do that. Nice flat area, which is probably also going to get extended. First, what I need to do is I basically need to build the greenhouse over there. Well, I mean, if you enjoy a game, it doesn't really... You don't really need to stop, would you? Plus, when you're younger, you probably don't have access to a lot of video games for a multitude of reasons. Yeah, I could probably get these more efficient. Anyways, it's good. The paths are going to be a bit larger, I feel, and a bit farther down. I have to do some experimentation, but I'll worry about that later. Now, do I have a honey queen that's really good? I mean, we could mess around with the ones we've been working on. They're all harrowing queens. We don't know that one. Zero base production. Let's see what happens when we put you here. Why does it seem to be eating my drones? What if that's the problem, There, I harvested my shit. Now will you actually let me do my shit, please? There we go. Alright. Weird. Alright, very weird. And it drops out tungsten. That's so weird that I can get so much tungsten from this. Now, give me this. Hatched into a queen. Zero production. Give me like 14 of you. Oh, I see how this works. Okay, so it needs to... It will use drones to produce the right drone. So if we put this here, it's going to eat these to produce a squash drone. That will be the same as the queen, I think. You got a card we draw? Oh, it's been a minute for that. You've got yourself the Queen of Spades. That is your card draw. Queen of Spades. Nice, we got to level up. Let's go. Alright, we got the production going. That's all we really need. Now, what if we did something like this? It's a different type of thing, but it's going to make the same type of drone, right? That gave us titanium, for whatever reason. Interesting. Okay. So, if I do something like this, and then take this, and do that, will it harvest the quote-unquote proper type of drone there? Like, it's still... So, the way it works, it looks like it eats a couple of bees to produce more, right? Alright, whatever. I also think we had to harvest those plants in there in order to get them to actually start going. Let me place down these bees and then wrap up here with this game. I'm going to swap over to something else. And I'll be learning how to do these damn bees over time too. But next time I should have a lot more upgrades, a lot more research done, because I'm pretty much going to have this game running. And I'm going to figure out how to get a crew and stuff set up and go from there. Also, geez, look at how many bugs there are lately. Feels like since I've upgraded my net, more bugs are just spawning. Come on. Leaf cutter queen. Nice. But yeah, my plan, like I said, is to turn this... Like, I'm going to get a lot of glass. I'm going to make a greenhouse with that glass. Hell, I'll probably get more of these large apiaries because of the way they're producing the honey stuff and the wood. So I'll probably make a bunch of those. And I'll put that near the greenhouse. So I'll try and, like, have the greenhouse centralized with the bee apiary in the center going up, right? So that there's like 4 bee apiaries for each row of farmland, basically, is what my plan is, right? And I want it to be to where, to verbalize what I'm thinking in my head, like over here and over here going up, and on this farmland that will go like from here to possibly here, maybe a bit farther. It all depends. I need to do some experimentation. So let's do that experimentation right about now. Or get it ready at the very least. Alright, now the thing is, I'm going to put a thing down over here somewhere, right? What are they called? A sprinkler. We probably don't need to do a sprinkler, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because we could do hydroponics type stuff that will automatically keep it wet. So we don't have to worry about sprinklers now that I'm saying that out loud. Right? It should be an automatic system. I'll figure out if it is or if it isn't. Let me go to the thing and see what it looks like. We'll also upgrade this. Not yet, though. Anyways. This, right? We have aeroponic tubing, which is nutrient aerosol for growing plants within. Or hydroponic tubing, just till these and you'll have auto-watered soil. Quite useful, right? We use hydroponic stuff. We could do this for quickly, efficiently via fertilizers and controlled conditions. Requires 3 seeds and water, right? That's like, oh yeah, we could do all that. Or we could say, screw it. And I also need a farm. Proper farm for all my beasts. That'll probably be next to the greenhouse. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, I need to make one of these for research purposes. Looks like we're going for hydroponics, so we need advanced plastic. How do we make advanced plastic again? We need to go to the chemistry thing, and we need carbon dioxide, plastic polymer, and silk for that. Silk we can probably get easily enough. We just need to do the research. I'll do that later. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. This was less of an outdated YouTube blog thing, more me getting distracted while I play Starbound. Alright? I will be continuing this off stream for sure. It'll be a whole different area you're going to see the next time you see it, because I'm going to focus entirely on upgrading my stuff, getting everything set up, and then starting to make the location. Basically, it'll be like, it won't all be flat. A lot of it will be city structured, right? I plan to have everything set up to where, like, by the farm, there's going to be a kitchen and whatever else works with that type of stuff. So there'll be like a kitchen, a brewery station, right? Like, that'll be one building that's like 4 or 5 layers. Real talk? A blacksmithing spot. So basically, I'm thinking of like 2 or 3 separate buildings that all have everything in separate facilities, right? So the place that you go for smelting stuff, the blacksmith, what have you, will be the same place that if you go down will be the lab, right? Or something like that, I'm thinking. Also, we've unfortunately got a little bit of a game crash going on, so I'm going to do my ending spiel while that figures out what it's doing. We're going to be swapping to a sponsorship game for a little bit. Might not be able to do Mechanicus today, unfortunately. Happens sometimes. Anyway, oh, Microsoft Windows. Just close Starbound. Everything else should be fine, right? Let me just double check to make sure we're still good. But yeah, I did not intend for this to be... Okay, so it's a bit later than I thought it would be. I forgot we were a little bit late because I was eating food. Alright, what are we doing? Come on. Anyways, there we go. Now we're getting control back to our stuff. Let me turn the music back on while I'm doing this so we don't have complete silence. And let me do my ending spiel for you, YouTube. Oh yeah, the prices they're doing for games are a bit ridiculous. We'll definitely wait. Like, I'll be a person that waits too for certain games, for sure. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. For those on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. if I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. My stuff's broken right now. You know where to go if you haven't already. YouTube, Twitch. Hopefully it'll be fixed later. Regardless, that's it for me for the time being. So until next time, take care and have a good one. YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.